Do you want to be married? Do you want to be married? And if so, why?
Absolutely, without question.
Okay, go ahead, Austin. Since you kicked it off. You want to
Uh,
be married? Why?
well, for me personally, I grew up in a married household. I have a mother and father that have been married for going on this year will make 32 years. So the reason that I want to be married is because I've seen it work. I understand its effectiveness. As a father myself, one of my greatest regrets at one point in my life was that his mother and I could not get married. But I see that you have to take that sort of information and move forward so that you can create, when you know what the best system is, you try to just replicate it to the best of your ability. Whatever mistakes you make don't matter. When you grow up in a certain system and you watch its effectiveness, one of the biggest things you can try to do is replicate that system.
Okay. What about you, Paradise?
I already got the date. I just need the man.
She said, you got wait a minute.
You have the date?
I got everything set up. All you need to do is show up and say it's me.
The cart before the horse.
He just got to show up.
He just got to show up. Be ready to say the vows. He got to come find me.
He got to. So you got the concept set up, but he got to come get you.
Right. He need to be like, she already took this off my plate. Let me go ahead and go get her.
Okay. So you got the date, but okay.
I'm curious. What's the date? What's the date? Is it like a significant date?
Is it significant? Significance to it?
I mean, you precious. You know how women is. I ain't gonna tell you my date because you might try to steal my date.
Girl,
And then
hold
on.
Okay, so is there? I ain't one of them females. Okay, I ain't one of them females.
What did you say, nigga?
I got everything. Do you hear me? I know how many people gonna be in it. I know how I'm RSVP the reservation. I want 3 cakes and I need 3 different dresses.
What the hell you gonna do with 3 cakes?
You're not my husband.
Amen.
You're my husband, Wally. Now, God didn't put that on you, Austin.
JR.
That wasn't your calling. That wasn't your calling.
We heard this type of mindset before on the Thursday show, but I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right.
I'm always coming up in his mouth. And you already know.
That's the opposite of that.
What they say, work, what faith without work is dead. You got to manifest what the people be saying. The spiritual guys today, they be saying.
God didn't say put the wrong kind of work in. No, you focusing on the wrong thing.
No, I'm not. I ain't.
She said 3 different dresses.
She said 3 different cakes.
Oh, 3 different cakes.
Oh, she said 3 different dresses too.
You
got one for the reception, and then what you got one for the wedding, then what you gonna have 2 receptions after the first one?
But that's for her.
All right, Paradise. Hold that thought right there. You got your day. Let me get to some of the other people. Luis, do you want to be married and why?
I do want to be married, and similar to Austin's experience, I come from a 2-parent household. I'm the oldest of 3, and my parents are still married and still together to this day. They're actually both retired and back on the island, and sort of their journey is rather interesting. They've known each other since they were teenagers, and they got together, reconnected when they were in their 20s, and life is beautiful after that. I want to be married because it's important to establish a stable household. You know what I'm saying? And be part of community. I see what community looks like. I see the strength of it, and that cannot operate or work in shambles in a single parent household as well, right? I think that you need that presence, and I understand the power of fatherhood.
All right, Penny, do you want to be married?
Yes, I would love to be married. I come from a household, my mom and stepdad have been together for almost 25 plus years. My stepdad met my mom. She had 5 kids already at the time. He didn't have any. And she proposed to him, actually. And they've been married for 25 plus years. So, yes.
Hold on, say it again. I think I missed that. You said what happened?
My mom proposed to my stepdad, actually.
Oh, I mean, how was that? That's you don't typically hear about that.
Yeah, I have I found out probably about 3 years ago. I found a picture of her proposing to him because I never knew that she proposed to him, but she did. She got down on one knee, proposed to him.
And they've been married ever since?
No, they didn't get married at that time. They actually didn't get married until about maybe like 10 years later. They got married about 10 years later, just by going ahead and get the marriage license. They didn't have like a wedding or anything. And yeah.
So they went to the courthouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you said you saw a picture, she was on bended knee?
Mm-hmm.
And it was for real. It wasn't no joke. Like that was not the proposal.
No.
Now, I just have to ask, if you don't mind, because it's not something that you hear, Penny.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever ask her about it? Did she ever explain like what was sort of the because it's not something that you typically hear in the Black community of women proposing to men. Did she ever give you an explanation as to what her rationale was?
No, she didn't. I didn't even ask at that time. I was so shocked by it because I didn't believe, because I know she wanted to get married. And when they got their license, she was the one who told them, like, I want to get married. Now I want us to have the same last name. And so then they got married. I know she, put pressure on for that, but I never knew about her proposing to him to begin with. And, I asked her about it and I was just like, that would never be me. I don't see myself doing that. But, I would propose to him too. If I had 5 children, and the kids' fathers were in their lives, and here this man is, and he's willing to take care of me and my children, I would propose to him too. And my stepdad, he's Mexican. I don't know if that's a difference, but he is.
Could be.
And,
Could be.
Orale.
Yeah, they've been together ever since.
Okay. Would any of the ladies on the panel be partaking in that asking of such?
That actually might be the secret sauce.
I say
Would you say, you said no, Paradise?
not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't propose. I would let you know I'm interested in all aspects.
A lot different.
Okay. And then what about you, Penny? Is that something that you might consider?
I don't think it's something that I would want to do. I think I'm too, I would question whether or not he really wants to be with me if I was the one who, asked him to, be married. I'd be questioning whether it's really real.
Gotcha. Hank in the basement, do you want to be married and why?
Yes, I do. But I find this so funny. A lot of ladies want this tradition, but they don't want to be traditional. I don't understand, JR. I just don't understand. But look here, yes, I do want to be married, and I will be married here soon. My time is coming. I'm a blessing woman with my last name, and then she will be blessed.
That poor lady.
I want to ask
Okay. You wanted to be you. I know.
Oh, don't do this, Paris.
Hey, so Hank, you said something real interesting. You said I'm gonna bless her with my last name, and then she gonna be blessed. So I have to, JR, if you don't mind, I have to shake the table with a question. I have to, because I'm actually writing like I told y'all in the pre-show, I'm writing a book on marriage for the Black community. In the mentality of today, is one of the reasons that certain marriages are more successful than others is that, because I have this theory, right? We hear women say today, women are the prize, he should be lucky he has me, blah, blah, blah. Is it possible that to make marriage more successful, we need to reverse that correlation, or at least eliminate it entirely to where both parties are seen as the prize?
No, we actually need to redivert it and make men the priority again. But that's just me personally. And I say that because, right, in our stigma, we've been conditioned to basically like do everything that's self-serving of women, but it's gotten so out of hand to the point where we dominate as a community. So like happy wife, happy life. And then when you hear things like, you have to train your man, you have to coach him, you have to treat him, it's like everything that is taught in a manipulative form for women to gain control and women to be appeased, because everything in society tells us always respect women. Whether if she's your mom, respect her regardless, whatever she does. But it's okay to disrespect dad if he wasn't around, or if dad did whatever. It's okay to disrespect him. Or we should just always, protect women to some degree. So I definitely think we need to make it to where women, especially Black women, can actually see the value in having Black men. Because if we actually seen how these other women falling over them in other countries, we probably would scale it back a lot.